Noonish, 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 Noonish. J.A. he was major league, playing around with them bats. Unc CY OG, making plays on the track. Sports and technology, we mix it in with facts. Catch him every Wednesday to like double tap. A lot of interviews with ballers and them winners. Yeah, Jay on Notre Dame, all winner.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I hope y'all ready for it. Cause we ready for it. Yes, sir. So much to talk about.
Noonish.
Today,
Noonish.
what time is
Noonish.
it?
Noonish.
Noonish. Man, having fun with it. Uh-oh, look at that. Having fun with it. They having
Unc
fun
is
with
an
it.
OG playing on them track.
Yes, sir. You know, got to do it. Got to do what it do, huh? You know, it's going down. I'm your host, J.A., a.k.a. Jonathan Anderson. Yes, sir. Here with my awesome co-host, my Unc, Ron Bower. What's going down, Unc?
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, it ain't nothing going down. It's just that if you stay down, you will come up.
Man,
Yeah,
if you stay down, you'll come up.
Yeah, how else you gonna come up if you don't stay down?
Hey, man, you got to stay down.
Stay down and come up.
You
man.
know?
So I'm always down.
Yeah. Hey, you got to have some thick roots to stay down, though.
Oh, well, yeah.
Got to be well rooted.
Oh, yeah.
You know, in most cases, from what I understand. But no, we got a very exciting show, man. So much to talk about, man. Here in the city of Dallas, oh my gosh, way too much going on right now. You know, way too much going on. But hey, hopefully it's all for the good. Crazy. Anyway, we'll get into it here shortly. Y'all know how we like to get down with the get down to start things off. We started with the first lady of F1, Miss Christiana. Yeah, bruh. What's going down?
My full government name on this Wednesday afternoon. I like it. Wow. No, I like it. How are you guys? How am I? How's my frame? Is my audio? Am I okay?
Yeah, you
Last
right
time
in the middle,
I got
man.
two. I got myself right off the air.
You're
I don't know
right
what I
in
did.
the middle of this thing. Yes, sir.
Nice.
What's
I
going
missed you
down?
guys. I'm sorry I've been MIA. You guys been good?
Hey, it's been a couple weeks, CY. You know, we've been good. You know, we've been pushing out this great content that the people love, you know. But hey, there has been a hole in the show to start this thing out. Past 2 weeks, you know, the week before, week prior, we had some technical difficulties. You know, you started the show and then something happened. It was getting too good, so they just cut it off.
It's giving microaggression, if you ask me. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, let's cut her off while she's on the come up.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, but somehow you still managed to get like 15 new subscribers from that little part, that you came on.
Look at that! Wow.
Let's get it right. So, then last week, your dog had a successful
She
surgery.
did.
That's a good thing, and thank God everything worked out well. So now we grace with your presence. It's gonna be a great show.
Oh, yeah.
Did you miss me? I feel like you missed me.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like you were
See
really
why?
missing your F1 news.
I'm going to tell you like this. I miss you the second most.
First would be my man Trip. Where's Trip
Yeah,
at? Trip here today?
Hey.
It's your boy Trip.
Nah, see, well, your presence is always missed when you're not here.
I just know the comments were like, "Where's that girl at?" Get the F1 news out of here. No, I'm stoked to be here. I'm honestly a little stressed about Trip because Trip and I are teamed up today or this week for fantasy football, and I'm frazzled. I'm worried. I'm anxious about it.
Man,
so we'll
that's,
see.
why you so anxious? See, why you do have a championship in your trophy case.
I do. Wait a second. Now that I think about it, do we get a trophy? I mean, what are we getting this year? I'm trying to make my way up from 8th place to 1st. What do I do? What happens if I win?
What happens
What's
if
our
we win?
championship ring? Do we have?
We'll
Is it
get
merch?
we get some merch. We'll put some merch on that thing and send it to you. You know.
All right, I'm in.
Let's get it.
I did want to ask, I wanted to ask this question earlier. We're checking my microphone and stuff, and I was like, a couple months ago when Luka was traded, I asked you guys like, where were you? What were you doing when the news came out?
Yep, I know exactly what I was doing.
What were you doing? Give us a reminder. What were you doing?
I just finished watching Tank Davis fight Lamont Roach.
Oh yeah, because it was like a week. It was a weekend, right?
It was the same night. Right after that fight, I was on a high, like tripped out from Lamont Roach and Tank just having a draw.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then like I was doing a live on TikTok actually, and then I cut that off, and I'm talking 2 minutes later, I get a message from, it was a betting app. It wasn't even ESPN or nothing else. I forget which betting app it was. I get a message from betting app saying that the Mavericks and the Lakers just had a major trade and Luka's going to the Lakers, and I was just like, what?
This is a mistake.
What?
Yeah.
For real?
So I went from way up here from that fight to like so confused. So I got back on live to see if this was like real life happening right now. Yeah. That's what I was.
Unc, where were you? I can't remember what you said. What were you doing?
I don't know. Did we watch that Roach and Tank fight together?
No, not that night. Not that night. Maybe from, I think we were maybe both on live, and I don't even remember.
Well, if it happened that late at night, I probably was asleep.
Yeah, it was.
I probably heard it the next morning when I, when I got up. I was like, okay, Luka going to the Lakers.
Yeah, but Uncle Laker fan, so it worked out.
Okay, so where were you when you heard about Nico this week? What were you doing?
I heard that last night.
Yeah.
I mean, like, as soon as it happened, I don't know, my phone started beeping. And, and while I was looking down, it seemed like it came on the TV.
Yeah.
Like it was the evening news.
Yeah, no, it happened early, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
6 or 5 or 6 o'clock, I think I saw it on the news as I was reading it on my phone.
Yeah. Man, I got an alert at like 8 something in the morning, saying that Dumont had announced.
Yeah.
But the actual news of the firing I didn't get until much later, but said that he announced that he was going to fire Nico at like 10 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And I was just like, this is crazy. Same
I
time, it's like, but it's too late.
I saw like it was weird. It was like an announcement about an announcement. They were like, hey, at 10 o'clock news is coming. You're like, okay. And then I opened my trusty go-to for exclusive news release from Dallas, Texas TV is where I get all of my accurate news, of course. And they had posted that he was already fired. So I was like, wait a second, is this an announcement about the firing? Has it already happened? What's going on? The comments were crazy. People were like, the crowd goes wild, or thank God, like all this stuff. And I just thought to myself, what are these guys going to complain about? Because for months, it didn't matter what that page posted or what the Mavs posted. It was all just fire Nico, fire Nico, fire Nico. So what are we going to do now? What are we going to complain about now, boys? And then I saw, I mean, you guys remember when they carried a casket to the American Airlines Center, Victory Plaza.
Crazy.
I saw them do a Fire Nico kickback yesterday where it was like, there was a cake. There was chairs set out. There was like at least 7 people there to celebrate. I said it's a big day for the unemployed.
Yeah, doing too much. Just like the casket, man. It's like, come on, man.
Oh, where does one get a casket?
Yeah, y'all tripping.
What are y'all doing?
Yeah.
What do y'all know that I don't know?
Sports is the only place that I know that we celebrate somebody losing their job.
Exactly.
I mean,
exactly. Like, that's not.
I mean, come on, man. It's still a job.
Yeah,
and he lost it, so,
Let me tell you what I don't feel bad for. The coaches, though, that get fired and have like a $53 million payout still pending. That's what I'm not feeling too bad about that situation.
No. Well, I mean, that's just in theory, not in reality.
Yeah, and he's suing some people. You know what I mean?
Oh.
What?
He's suing LSU, Brian Kelly, to get his money. Because they're trying to find cause.
Oh, they try to say they have a reason.
Yeah.
Then they can't coach. Can't win with it.
You know?
Well, let us pull up the record, shall we? Yeah, no. I wish there was a job where I get paid for not being great, and maybe that's all my jobs. I don't know.
And Fisher did it right. I tell you that.
I wish there was a job that they would have paid me money to go home.
Man, what?
Coaching sports is the only place that they do that.
Yeah, to leave.
I mean, you know, sports is different, man.
Same.
Oh yeah,
And
that's
it's
the job
truth,
I
though.
want.
Yeah.
That's so millennial of you, Unc, to want to get paid to go home. That's what I want. I want to also get paid to stay at home. But no, I thought I was just thinking, like, where were we? What were you doing? Because I feel like there's only been a handful of things I remember very distinctly what I was doing. Luca, I was in my bed. It was late, like midnight or something, like really late. And I remember getting that. I was like, this is a mistake. Because I've gotten some weird pop-ups from ESPN, from other like platforms where I was like, oh, that's incorrect. That can't be right. And then it was correct. So you never know.
Some strange stories. Now, it's one thing that I do remember what I was doing when it happened.
What was that?
You know, Michael Jordan's father.
Oh, man.
Oh.
What were you doing there?
Sleeping in the rest stop.
Man.
That's why I remember. No, for real. The same night. As soon as I got to it, where I heard some news, they say, Michael Jordan's father got killed last night, sleeping in a rest stop.
Oh, my God.
But I still, me, you know, he was in wherever, but I was in Alabama, sleeping in a rest stop. You know,
Wait, remind me what year that was.
That's like
94,
93, 94.
Yeah.
That's right after that third championship.
Yeah, I was living in Atlanta, and I came to Dallas and had done too much and tried to drive back. I had to stop and get some rest. And
yeah, man.
so I remember that. Not to bring up nothing negative for him.
That's wild.
But that's that. I mean,
Yeah.
And I thought, man, that could have been me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's crazy how we remember those random. Sports are interesting. I know like big world events, obviously, but sports have a different side to them. But there's some exciting things happening. I mean, we're in like a really fun part of the year. One of my favorite parts of the year, which is like the headed towards. If you don't mind, I'll jump into Formula One.
Oh, absolutely.
Quick pivot. This is one of my favorite parts of the year because NASCAR's done. Kyle Larson wins the championship. Whatever. Great. On to the next. Kyle's our guy that he has tried to drive the Indy 500 as well. And it's hard for him to do both. But anyway, NASCAR's done. We're on to Formula One's in the last part of very last handful of races.
Oh,
and
man.
Things are wild. Okay, guys, like I don't even know how to explain. I don't remember the last time I was here. What was I even talking about? I'll just go back to Brazil, which is the last race that we just had. We have a little bit of a break this weekend, and then they're headed towards Vegas. So we're really in the last, like, there's 3 more races left after this. Things are crazy. As you guys remember, Oscar and Lando were tied by like 1 point difference headed into the Drivers' Championship, right? They've already run the Constructors. And what I said is once they landed that, all bets are off. Gloves are off. We're fighting.
So Max isn't even in the conversation.
Well, that was the thing, is that he wasn't. And then he was able to maintain some actual really good progress. And he was in like mathematical contention. You know, when they're like, is it possible? Is it not? He was in mathematical contention to win the championship. But Lando has won the last 2 races. And so really giving him a really nice boost into that and then into the first place. So he's in first place now. Now, what I had mentioned, and this is what I feel has been uncovered here, is that once the Constructors' Championship was won, that Lando and Oscar really weren't going to care so much about the team dynamic. They were just looking out for their own, right? And I thought that there's 2 things that can happen there. I think that there's focus. You lose focus, right? You're always looking back. Someone's always looking, you know, like, where's Oscar? Where's Lando? And they're not so much focused on forward. And that's where Max was able to kind of creep his way in. And then I just felt like the pressure's so much that they're so close that I wondered who was really going to falter. I really thought that Lando was going to drop the ball, but actually, guys, it has been Oscar Piastri. He did not even finish. He has multiple, not in Brazil, but he's had some DNFs. He's had some really bad outcomes, but he had a penalty last week as well. So I'll just paint the picture. Lando's out in first, doing his thing. We're out here. Let me give you a brief on the Ferrari guys. Not good news, guys. Not good news. literally within like the first, I think it was like the first 1 or 2 laps, Hamilton gets dinged. He gets clipped. I think I can't remember. He bumps into somebody, loses part of his front wing. He pits, gets a new front wing. They're like, "Hey, you've got bad damage." He was like, "Can I finish this race?" They're like, "Let's just see." So he's already in a bad spot. Penalties are flying. There's all kinds of craziness happening in that very first lap. Leclerc gets clipped by somebody else, not his own. Like we're under attack. Ferrari's under attack. Cars are spinning out of control. So both Ferraris are out of the race before really it even starts. Hamilton doesn't leave the race right then. He tries, but you can tell he's struggling. Like he's barely able to maintain any position. So right off the bat, Ferrari is just not in a good spot, and that's just not been helpful to. I feel like the mental health, the team dynamic. Like Hamilton's very frustrated. He's voicing his frustrations. They barely were able to have a decent qualifying. So anyway, Ferrari, they're out. They're off the table. Now, one thing that was really interesting is Max Verstappen had a horrible qualifying. And you guys remember, so when they make upgrades to the car, sometimes there's certain upgrades that actually they're not penalized for. Well, I guess, yeah, you would call it a penalty. Yeah. If you replaced your gearbox, as an example, you have to start from the back of the grid or the pit lane. So Max has such a bad qualifying that they're like, actually, you start from the pit lane. So Max is starting in last place, okay, from the actual pit lane. So he doesn't even start on the grid. He fights through, and this is why I can't believe I'm going to admit this. I can't even, this is on the record, guys. Max is headed towards being one of the greatest drivers I've ever seen. I can't even, it hurts me to even say this because, you guys know how I feel about Lewis. Yeah. He comes back from last place and fights his way through all of the chaos, all of the, craziness to land a podium in Brazil, which was so crazy. From last place. And I just thought when I saw him, I was like, okay, that guy wants it. He's going to fight. He's going to fight really hard. But thanks to some safety cars, some traffic, accidents, all kinds of things, and the right pit stop strategy, he ends up on the podium, which was pretty crazy. So imagine being literal last and then making it into the top 10.
That's crazy.
Pretty wild. So I can't believe I'm admitting
he's on podium,
right? But in my head, I was like, a top 10 would be I literally said that as I was watching the race. I was like, hey, a top 10 would be pretty wild. But yeah, it was an incredible appearance. He did great. But my favorite moment of the weekend, I don't know if you guys remember Kimi Antonelli. Yep. This also pains me because he's so young. He took Lewis Hamilton's spot at I say took, he didn't. Lewis leaves and there's a gap. He replaced him. That's a better word. Yeah, Lil Kim, I call him. Yeah. Lil Kim replaces Lewis at Mercedes, and he, not Ferrari, got a podium appearance as well. He ends up in second place in Brazil, which was so great because I think that for a rookie, he's having a killer year. For any driver, he's having a killer year, but for a rookie specifically. And as much as I want Lewis and the Ferraris to show out, I was really pleased and excited to see Kimi. He's 19 or something silly, just a baby, but really fun. And it's really special to watch the teams really embrace him because his engineer, we've talked about this, was Lewis's Bono. Was his race engineer. So really cool, really special to watch them have those moments and literally crying on the podium. So it was very sweet to see. But yeah, it was really cool to watch. It was an interesting race. It was another sprint weekend, so it just meant more points for Lando to do well. But I'm really interested to see what's going to happen. I think that if Oscar doesn't get a podium appearance in Vegas, he's donezo. And I don't think he's coming back from it. I'm not coming in this season. I'm not saying he's done with the sport. I'm not saying he's done with McLaren, but I just feel like he's lost his momentum. He's lost his spark. He hasn't won since the Netherlands, which was in August. So that can't feel good, and watching Lando just continue to take place and Max get in there to cause distractions. It's a tough spot to be. So it was a crazy weekend.
Yeah, Oscar has definitely let off the gas, and no pun intended. You know, he just he was looked like the dude. You know, fine. You know, towards the end of last year and then the beginning of this year, just getting wins, and then Max started doing what he did.
Yep.
You know, that race he took off, he just never bounced back. You know, after he took that race off, maybe it's the track gods or something. You know?
I don't know. Just he crashed. So Oscar crashed in the sprint race that weekend too, and didn't finish the race. So it was like, I don't know. That's a mini race. It kind of paints a picture for what the race could be. And so in the sprint, Kimmy gets second. So it was like, okay, well maybe like he's got the pace, he can do it. So it was kind of like a really interesting foreshadowing of what was what was going to happen in the race. But Vegas is going to be fun. I think there's some really interesting things to look out for Vegas. We've got a break until then, so I'm not going to go too far into my predictions, but important to note that it's cold, it's the desert, it's a nighttime race. It's actually it happens at midnight on Saturday, so it's a pretty interesting timing, and a lot of interesting things can happen. I don't know if you guys remember the first year they did it, like a pothole, Carlos runs over a pothole and his car explodes. Like it was a whole thing. So this is our third year, I think, that we have hopefully worked out the kinks. So I'm hoping for a really good race. It ends up being a good race. I just think between now and then, you got to look out for it. Between now and then, they do a lot of really funny Vegas stuff. It gets a little gimmicky, you know. It's a lot of Elvis impersonators and a lot of glam and glitz. But it's kind of fun to watch how they lean into it. So this is the last U.S. race that they'll have for the season.
Well, so much for that, you know. It's very, very cool to see. It's wild to know there's only 3 races left.
Silly. I mean, doesn't it feel crazy? Doesn't it feel like we just started discussing this? So
it does.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. So right now the drivers' standings are Lando, Oscar, and Max. Max is 341 points. So if he can pull some crazy stuff off, I think mathematically he could still potentially get close to Lando, but Lando's sitting at 390 and Oscar is like at 366 or so. So, yeah, pretty crazy. My guy Lewis, 148.
So Max is going to have to win out, like straight up.
Yeah. I think I think mathematically, I don't think it's possible anymore. So I think it really is between the McLarens. Had he won the sprint race, you know, Mexico and then Brazil, I think that would have absolutely positioned him in a good spot. But
all that counts,
it'll be interesting. It really does. It really does. And I mean, when my biggest heartbreak, I've not had a lot of heartbreak in my life, thank God, but maybe my biggest was when Max and Lewis went into the final race tied, essentially. That just shows you like anything can happen. The difference between first place and second place was the championship, and a really brutal loss for Lewis at the time. And I just don't think he ever really bounced back from that. It was a really, really tough loss. And that was 2021. And I'm still talking about it like it was yesterday.
Man,
it hurts. It stings.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I just had a quote from a movie in my mind that I did not want to repeat on the microphone right now. But it does sting. You know?
It stings. It hurts my feelings. It's an interesting point of the year, because like there's been seasons where, like I said, like Max has been so far ahead, he wins 4 races before the season's done. Like the mathematical, you know, it doesn't make sense for anybody to be able to take his place. So this one's kind of fun. It's been an interesting year and a lot of diversity in the drivers, but I really thought Oscar had an opportunity to take it all, and I just think that dynamic between him and Lando has just boiled up, and they're distracted. They're not focused. Things are afoot.
Man, that's it's gonna be a lot of fun to watch. I know that much.
It is. So I'll report.
Max is gonna be a disruptor if he can.
Yeah, at the very least, just be a menace, and that's kind of like, this is what I was talking about. Like Kimi Antonelli had nothing to lose, fighting with the guys. Like during this race, like driving aggressively, cutting people off, getting in the way of things. Like he's like, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Like he has nothing to lose. If he doesn't finish a race, okay, he's not in contention to win. Like they want the points, but it was fun to watch him be aggressive and challenge the more seasoned, mature drivers. So yeah.
Young buck trying to get in the mix.
Lil Kimmy.
Moving on to the ice. You know,
Ew.
Miss CY is also the first Sadie NHL around this gym. If you didn't know,
Now
you know.
you know. May I share something that happened to me yesterday that I'm like, is this what it feels like?
Yeah.
I had my first, what do you call it when you're recognized? A celebrity encounter, but I was a celebrity in this case. And by celebrity, I mean, I got stopped at Texas Roadhouse yesterday and someone said, I know you. And I said, hello. She goes, you're the Dallas Stars girl. I said, thank you so much. I am. I said, wait a second. They come to the season opener every year, and she's like,
very
you're the
cool.
girl who bosses all the guys around. I said, guilty as charged. I said, absolutely. She goes, we stand near the green carpet, like where the guys get dropped off from onto the carpet from Toyota drops them off. They do like a whole thing. And she said that they watched me on the big screen the whole time, and it was just so funny because here I am stuffing my face with rolls at Texas Roadhouse, and yeah. So shout out to my gal. She was very sweet. But yeah, okay. So the season started really strong. We were one of the only undefeated teams for like the first 4 or 5 games. There were like three undefeated teams. Things got a little messy. Things got a little messy for the last couple of weeks. We were really struggling. Our penalty kill rate, not great. We were getting scored on. It felt like very consistently, and we just weren't able to answer to all of those goals. Now we've had a little bit of a turnaround, which has been great. You guys know what a shootout is, right? You guys know like
That's the
overtime.
most exciting.
Isn't it the best time? I used to have a theory. There was some years where it was in my early years of being a Stars fan. Every game that I went to that led to overtime, we would lose. So I never even saw a shootout. So for the longest time, I was like, either I'm unlucky, I'm the unlucky charm, or Stars just can't win in overtime. Like we are not good in OT. So I never actually got to see a shootout in real life, and I didn't understand the excitement of it. I'll tell y'all, it is the most fun thing to watch. Yesterday was a win in overtime. The night before, a win in regular time. The night before, another win. The night before, a loss. But the night before that, a win in a shootout against the Oilers. And I'm just telling you, like, that fired me up. I was like, we needed that.
Ooh, Oilers.
Against the Oilers,
Yeah,
we had a shootout loss the game prior. I guess not the night prior, but the game prior to that to the Panthers. And I freaking hate losing to the Panthers. It was 3-3 tied. Couldn't score in overtime. Shootout makes me nervous. The game before, it was another overtime loss, and I was like, these guys are tired. So it was just really cool to see an overtime win yesterday from my gorgeous view at the Texas Roadhouse in Garland. Ever so classy Texas Roadhouse. But yeah, it was a little bit tricky there. I was trying to figure out where that was coming from. We've had some injuries. Again, we've got a new coach, so just working through some of those dynamics. So I was getting a little nervous, if I'm being honest, because I was like, we don't look ourselves.
Yeah.
But the last couple of games and multiple wins in a row, I'm feeling a lot more confident. And I think the travel schedule just was funky for a little bit. And I just can't even imagine, like, I know in baseball, there's obviously trips to Canada as well, but like hockey travel, I think is some of the most brutal schedule. It's not like Formula One, where it's just once a week they're changing locations. They're going to multiple cities, multiple countries overnight. Like, I don't know. I think it's one of the more brutal schedules, and they play so many freaking games. Like, it's unreal. So I'm hoping they get a little bit of a break. But yeah, things are feeling better.
That's a good thing. Positive. That's a good thing, man. The Stars, that's the only thing we can hang on to right now. Holding on to hope for a good season. The Mavericks slow start, not what people wanted to see. We'll get to that in a bit, but yeah.
Hey, let's ask this. Like, obviously, a lot of turnover and change for the Mavs.
Yep.
I think out of this really interesting literal season of time that they've had, like, there's an opportunity for a bounce back here. I think with the Stars, there's new leadership. Jamie Benn wasn't playing the first part of the season. They've had like a different year, a different start. I think things are evening out a bit. Like, how long do you guys think it really takes? Does it take years? Does it take seasons? Does it take months to get familiar with new ownership, new leadership, new coaches? Like, I think it can really vary, but would love your take on that. Like, I don't know what should we expect?
Oh, what do you say? I'll give my opinion.
I'm gonna say it like it's very hard to call that because it all depends on the people involved. I mean, you gotta have some strong-minded but still willing to compromise type people, and that's hard to find. So for everybody, that's different. You can't say, well, no, take this or take that. I think it just depends on the people involved.
Yeah.
And that's very iffy.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and my answer is much so the same. I think it's a lot tougher when you're dealing with the entire organization having change and changeover, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
New language, a lot like the Dallas Cowboys defense. Got a new defensive coordinators, new language, new you can't. It's a microwave society, and people get fired these days because they don't come in and they're not instantaneously successful. But this isn't just monopoly where everybody has the same rules to go by. Like these coaches have their own terminology, and the way they do things. So, until the team can, the best teams, they say, take on the personality of the coach. They understand the coach to a whole nother level. They know where their coach wants them to be. Once it's understood like that, that type of chemistry takes some teams longer than others. But when you have vets coming in Rodman and Ron Harper and other guys coming in to learn the triangle offense from Phil Jackson, in a situation where it's a lot more stable, it's a lot easier to have success that way versus everything being turned over, so that's my
I just think
it's not an easy task.
I just think about, because in my head, I mean, if I'm being honest, I feel like it could take years to get into a rhythm, but in the nature of sports, players are leaving, trades happen, again, ownership and leadership changes, things that they have nothing to do with the coaching staff, they have to do with management. And I feel like it's actually quite difficult to ever find a really solid baseline without changes happening. And it feels rushed.
And now he's on the bench. So the ownership and all I got to say is Jay Kidd better watch out because he's gonna be next.
Man,
because a whole lot of times the coach go for the general manager do.
And I don't know how much sense that will make. Because I don't think Jay Kidd had much to do with that trade.
Yeah. Then you turn around and the league worked it out right. You send Luka to the Lakers and we'll get you Cooper Flag.
Yeah.
So everything worked out right. Give Cooper Flag a chance to, back in preseason they were saying, oh, is Cooper Flag good as Luka? And I told him, hell no, he's not.
Oh man, hey, shout out to Dimitri Timothy, bro. Hey, he been asking about this since CY was on, man. What's going down, big dog? Appreciate you tapping in, bro. If you haven't already, man, go and subscribe to the show, man.
Oh, yeah, man.
You see something, say something. I see the New England Patriots logo by your head, by your name, bro. Yeah, y'all
talk about
y'all
that
doing
too,
your
man.
thing right now. You're doing your thing right now, dog. But he say, shake my head. I got them missing the playoffs. I mean, at this rate, absolutely. But the good thing is, I'm just saying, be patient, right? You still have Kyrie, and that's, hopefully Kyrie can stay healthy. I don't know what's up with AD right now and how long he's going to be out, but, I think boys is really just taking some time off until the second half of the season when it really matters and they got to get that push in. Boys ain't worried about playing 82. They don't care about the comparisons. Give me that check, dog, and I'm going to get you to the playoffs in 50 games. And Kyrie, I think that matters with Kyrie because right now Cooper Flag is playing out of position. He's never been a point guard in his entire life. And you telling the kid to learn how to play point guard in the NBA, that's tough, bruh. That's a tough ask right there.
Oh, absolutely. Because even Magic Johnson switched from center to point guard in college. He didn't do it in the pros.
Exactly.
Cooper Flag
so he had some time to learn,
Yeah.
And he been playing power forward, right?
Yeah, pretty much all his life.
Yeah, power forward and point guard are two completely different objectives.
Yeah. So we answered a lot of a young kid. The Mavericks are. I don't know what they expected, and a lot of this don't have nothing to do with the decision that Nico Harris made. And like I said, I just think Nico is a scapegoat.
I mean, look,
they got to blame it on somebody.
Look, I know it's a lot of stretch fours in today's game. But Cooper Flag at a stretch four is a completely different player based off of who's got to guard him as a stretch four.
Yeah.
Versus him playing point guard and them having the quickest, most probably athletic person on the
one of the most athletic people.
On the floor.
Guarding you,
quickest.
He's quicker than you.
He's accustomed to having dudes that can't handle him out there. They can't stay with him in front of him when he puts it on the floor, and they sure don't want to have to come out to the perimeter to guard him because it's a power forward. Them boys, they didn't go to the floor because they wanted to be playing guarding somebody around the 3-point line. They want to be in that pose.
Yeah, and then they want and then they want Cooper Flag to be the point guard, I don't know.
And that's not who he is.
Yeah,
so we're asking for results that he's gotten his whole life to come from someone that he's never been. So those two things, to be as productive as he has been at that position, I think it says a lot about the kid, because he's still going out there competing and putting in work. It's not equating into wins with the team, and it's not just him. But I don't know how good of a strategy that is. You know what I mean? I think we should have done more of a job going out to get us a solid point guard.
Yeah, with Kyrie, being hurt as much as he is all the time.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you got to have somebody.
We got D'Angelo Russell.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm talking about a workman, not a name. I'd rather somebody come in with a work ethic, like a J.J. Barea type, a Jalen Brunson type, somebody that worked like that versus a name. D'Angelo ain't ever been no working like that.
And this is D'Angelo's second or third trip with the Mavericks.
This is first one with the Mavericks. He's been with the Lakers a couple times.
Well, what's that? That was
Seth Curry that been with the Mavericks a few different times.
Oh, okay.
Steph brother.
I know it's somebody, but I know D'Angelo Russell been with the. Seems like he been with the number about 3 teams.
They need to go pick up Max McClung.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
Mavericks, go pick up Max McClung. That's your J.J. Barea type right there. Working. And explosive.
Yeah, you need somebody that's ready to play, man. I don't know.
Because the kid, he's averaging 6 points in 11 minutes up in Indiana, and they just released him. Go get Max McClung, man. And put Cooper until Kyrie comes back. And Kyrie's not even a point like that, is he? Is he a 2? Or is he a point? Because in Cleveland, he was 2 with LeBron.
Well,
but he was point everywhere else, though, huh?
I guess, I don't know what, but a lot of these guys is kind of positionless to me.
It'll put years on Kyrie's career if he plays 2.
Yeah. But he got the best handles in it.
I know he does. That's advantage Kyrie versus the 2 guard having a guard.
Yeah. Well, the 2 don't necessarily because they switch. Because most of the time these guys now, back in the day, it was like you guard me, I guard you, but it's not like that anymore.
Yeah.
And it started to switch with.
He out there, man. Go get Max, man.
Oh, yeah,
you want the city of Dallas to come back out to the games? Go get Max McClung, bro. Somebody that won 2-3 dunk contests in a row. And can really play, but he's not Wemby. Max is gonna struggle against Wemby.
Yeah.
Getting a shot up. But anyways, moving along. Dumont fired Nico. That's not, I'm not just brag. That's nothing to brag about. I do got my Luka jersey on because dang it, that one was wild.
Oh yeah.
I can't sign off on that, dog.
Yeah, and then
we talk about the defense, but man, the points.
Yeah.
It's plus minus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And it matters. But anyways, that's the pros and the cons. We'd rather have Luka. Did you see they got a new All-Star format this year? Once again, they toying with it. They trying to figure it out.
They're trying to trick them into playing. What's the new format?
New format this year. We've been asking for a version of this for a while. International versus the USA. I think they realize the international team is going to be really good. So what they've done is make a 3-team format. They got 3 teams, 2 U.S. teams, and the international team, and they're going to have a round-robin tournament.
It don't matter. The
international team.
They're going to wear that ass out.
Let's think about this.
Shea from Canada, right?
Shea.
It's over.
Giannis. Luka. Jokic. Who's going to be the other one? Who's going to be another?
Who's going to be on the American team beside LeBron?
I'm just saying that's 4. That's 4 to 5.
No, I'm just saying who we got besides
Porzingis, right? Or you can grab.
Who we got besides Steph and LeBron?
What's my Frenchman for OKC?
Oh yeah,
Dort. You can grab Dort.
Yeah, that's what.
You know what I'm saying? Wemby. We didn't even say Wemby. And Wemby. Ooh, Wemby. Giannis. Joker. Luka.
All we got
and
is
Shea.
All we got is Steph. And all we got is Steph and LeBron. Who else we got?
Oh my, them 5 is crazy.
But I'm just saying, besides Steph and LeBron, who can you just really name this?
Anthony Edwards.
Oh, okay, that's 3.
Me personally, I put Jimmy Butler out there. I put Trey out there, man. I put Jalen Brunson out there, huh?
Look how little our team is.
Yeah, you're right.
Our team gonna get. Say, man, size still matters.
All right, so we got to hit him with Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, KD. I forgot
You
KD.
know, Anthony Edwards. Big Cat. Carl Anthony Towns, 7-foot shooting that Trey, playing that Euro game. Yeah, got to do it though for the size, huh? Got to do it for the size.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
I'm saying.
And we got to get one more. Who's my other big? Who's my other big doing something? And LeBron.
They're going to.
And LeBron. And
Okay.
LeBron.
So who on that team? Now you name all them guys you named.
Yeah. Ain't even put Steph on there. We're gonna swap
Yeah,
somebody for Steph.
No, I said Steph.
You got Steph, okay.
But I'm just saying, we talk about championship pedigree.
Yeah.
Other than on America, we ain't got but 2 with championship pedigree. That's LeBron and Steph. Every one of them, Giannis, Joker, SGA, all of them got championship pedigree, man. That's what I'm talking about. About winning. They got the pedigree, man.
It's rough out here. Huh?
That's all I can say. They got the pedigree, and we got the wannabe.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, they got the. Hey,
that's all I can say, man.
They got that new age. You know, that's why we got 2 different teams. You know, we giving that squad 2 chances to beat them.
That make it even worse.
Because we got to saturate it.
All I'm gonna say is that if you ain't got LeBron, KD, and there was Steph on the same team, neither one of our teams got a chance.
They gotta
if
be
you
on the
split
same
them
team.
4, they don't have a chance.
They're gonna have the vets in the future in the futures. That's what I think the 2 teams are gonna be. They're gonna have the young bucks, the Chet Holmgrens and them boys, and then they're gonna have the USA Olympic team. Jaylen Brown, you couldn't come to the USA Olympic, but you don't know All-Star squad with us this year.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Because we gotta beat the international.
No, I forgot about Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum.
Yeah,
but they still bigger than we are, man.
Absolutely.
And more talented.
We got Bam Adebayo. Joel Embiid, he coming over there with
who?
The USA.
Joel Embiid, he from.
I wonder who Joel gonna play for.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because he was with the USA in the Olympics. Is he gonna be on the international team?
First thing.
Is he a front runner?
For me.
We're gonna find out a lot.
I want Joel on the international team. Yeah. They give us a better chance to win.
Save a spot.
Hey, that's all I'm saying.
Get Evan a Cooper flag.
Oh, yeah, man. That's just some more ways to try to make these boys play.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they trying to trick them into playing.
It's gonna be that's what they're doing.
Yeah,
that's what they're doing. Trying to
but it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, it's
but
gonna be
but I'm gonna tell you like this: I'm picking the international team already.
Got to off top.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Now if the U.S. team had Halliburton. Now where Halliburton from? He from Canada or from
Hadley?
He hurt.
No, he's from here. He's from here.
Halliburton, he hurt. So, then still with that, I just don't think we got enough. The international team gonna win. I'm picking them now.
Yeah, Halliburton is definitely from here, from the U.S.
Yeah, but still, I'm picking the international team to do that right now.
Yeah. Well, we gonna keep it moving along. Back at let me see. We got week 11 review for this NCAA football, man. Hey, can't win with them.
Cannot win.
They ain't talking about them Notre Dame boys. I tell you that much, because them boys go ham right now,
I think we did pretty good this week, Jay.
Hey, man, we did, Unc. We did, Unc. I think we did our thing. I think we won some people some bread around here this week.
Hey, man, they hit that Bet US Scan that and bet with us, man.
Hey, that QR code, hey, we hit 444, baby.
Yeah, that's
what you know about that?
Yeah.
Hey, what you know about me? Hey, man, so, yeah, man, go on and scan that QR code right there. Oh, I don't even see it this week on there. I don't know what happened to it. It's all good. Hey, you can scan it during the NFL. All right, scan it during the NFL. I don't know what happened to my code, but it's all crazy. Yeah. Same code when the NFL comes up. Scan with us, man. But last week, yeah, we went 4 for 4, man. We chose Notre Dame to beat Navy, right? They did their thing, 49-10. Navy's got a very impressive quarterback.
Oh yeah,
they got the kid is a very impressive quarterback. I say that much. I don't know how NIL play. I don't know if there's a such thing as a transfer portal for the Navy midshipmen. I don't know if they can jump in that portal like that.
No. You sign up. No. You know what? I never thought about that. Yeah, those military schools. They ain't getting no transfer portal.
Ain't no portal going on, but hey, hey man, Notre Dame, we did our thing, 49-10, great win. You know, Jeremiah Price and Jadarian Love. Them backs, them running backs, them RBs, man, number 4, number 24 for Notre Dame, man, doing their thing out there, man, toting that rock just the way I love it, man. Jeremiah Love made a beautiful run. Oh, my goodness. He was tackled. Everybody thought he was on the ground, but he just picked his feet up and bounced off the defender's belly and got back up, one hand, 1 foot, got back up on his balance and took off to the house for about 60 plus. Did you see that run?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Jeremiah Love is special. Love watching that kid run that rock, man. Keep it up, Notre Dame. Yes, sir. I love seeing it. Then after that, Texas Tech did what they were supposed to do against BYU, gave them their first loss of the season, like we expected them boys to do. Yes, sir. Hey, they are who we thought they were. If you want to crown them, then crown them. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to tell you.
You know why we talking about Texas Tech?
See the Hill boy.
Man, I seen this quarterback. Did I send that to you last night?
Nah, what happened?
This quarterback, man, he's 6'4", 2 whatever, got 30-something touchdowns, no interception going to Texas Tech.
Oh my gosh!
I thought I not sent it to one of my other friends last night.
Where you from?
Oh, I can't remember this. Somewhere here in Texas. The boy is. I say what?
I love to hear it.
And then
that boy Joey McGuire, he doing his thing.
And then the kid, he one of them people. He don't want to. He one of them kids. Look like he running slow, but he going off leave everybody.
Oh yeah, long strides and picking them up much quicker than you thought.
And he got 21 top level D1 officers quarterback, and he got 8 D1 officers in basketball.
Oh my gosh, love it. Yeah. Athlete.
Oh yeah, I just seen him last night. I was like, and he going to 10.
I
just had to throw that in on 10.
Got to love it. Shout out to Joey McGuire one more time, man. City Hills own, City Hills finest. Let's go. Yes, sir. Head coach of Texas Tech, man, with that good win over undefeated BYU. As we told y'all, Texas A&M going to be a problem. I told my homie Buck after week 2, week 3, Texas A&M going to win the SEC. Went out there, I thought Missouri was going to be a tough game after a tough game they had last week, man, and they wasn't so tough, looks like.
They gave it to him.
I think A&M got the best quarterback in NCAA football, you know.
Reed?
Yeah, Reed, your homeboy, your barber's cousin. Yeah. That young man can play some quarterback.
Oh yeah.
He looking to throw that thing, but can run that thing like Lamar and Vince. That boy wearing number 10 right now.
And then A&M got a good solid squad around him. He got receivers, running back.
Ooh, Concepcion,
and they got good defense.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, he's playing like one of the better quarterbacks.
Hey, I saw Mel Kiper. It wasn't Mel Kiper. It was I can't think of his name. Danny, the old quarterback that's doing some, announcing or whatever. I can't think of his name right. Kennel or something like that.
Danny. I know what you're talking about.
I think sorry if I butchered your name, homie. Sorry if I butchered your name, but. He picked him to win a national championship, and hey, I can see it. I can see it because them boys, hey, it's not just they have a good team. They're well coached, very disciplined, and they're deep.
And you know what?
Jimbo Fisher did tool them right. He just couldn't coach them right. Jimbo Fisher could get in your mama living room and get your son to come play for him. He just didn't. The X's and O's of 2025 was by him.
Yeah,
He
and
was
I'm
too
gonna say
predictable.
this, man.
Too much tape.
A&M, so, man, I'm going to tell you, like, I ain't counting Texas Tech out of nothing, man. Texas Tech look real good, too, man.
Oh, they do.
Man, they look real good right now,
They
man.
do.
So,
They do.
I'm just saying,
They did their
A&M,
thing.
and I would love to see A&M and Tech both make the playoffs, and go make that Final Four and have to play each other or something.
A&M got to beat Texas. Last game of the season.
Yeah, and that's a rival game.
That's gonna
and
be
them
tough.
rival games is always tricky.
Yeah.
And Texas looking a lot better.
But Texas has a very good defense, and this is where Texas A&M we really gonna see what's popping.
Oh yeah.
You
It's
know-
gonna come down to that.
Ooh, Texas got a defense coming at you. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
That's the only way they've been able to kind of get some quality assurance around this whole. You know, make sure everything, get this ship back redirected, going the right direction.
Oh yeah.
Because of that defense, right? And we're gonna see, man.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
gonna be a
see.
heck of a game, and
That's
I'm
all
looking
we can
forward
say.
to it.
We'll see.
And A&M should be looking forward. If A&M is who we think they are,
Oh yeah.
they looking forward to it more than we are,
Yeah. Should be.
because they know what they gonna do,
Yeah.
and that's how a championship team thinks. It has nothing to do with the team that we're playing across from. We know we're gonna go out there and dominate and execute, right? And I'm not for Texas A&M. I'm a Longhorn all day till I die. My homies know it. I just want to see a Texas team win the national championship. And
Oh, I would
Texas,
love that.
it's
I
not
would
happening
love
with you.
And I don't think it's gonna happen with Texas.
Man, Texas
I'm
Tech.
a Longhorn fan over Tech and A&M.
Hey, Jordan McGuire, I'll give it to you. You know,
Yeah.
I used to love the Yosemite Sam character they had on for the logo back in the day. But I'm with that too. But man, I'd love to see. And I think if it is a team to do it, it's gonna be A&M.
Yeah.
Come out of Texas and do what they do. But shout out to them boys, man. Great win against BYU, and then last but not least, we picked Alabama to go out there and beat LSU, and they did. It was a much tougher game than a lot of people may have thought. I knew it was gonna be a tough game because you know what, them LSU boys got pride.
Yeah, that's one of them rivalry games.
It was just the X's and O's that they didn't have in order. With no head coach and things going a bit awry, but 20-9, they got 3 field goals in there. 20 points, that's what, two touchdowns, maybe 3 touchdowns and a missed extra point. Like, I don't know. I didn't watch, but I know it was a tough game.
Oh, yeah, it was
So shout out to them boys for doing what they do when they fight, man. But on to the Noonish games of Yeah, man. Get that graphic swapped on over. One good time. Week 12. There it is. There's the QR code.
Scan that
You
code.
gonna scan
and
that
you be
bad boy.
college or pro.
Go on and scan that bad boy, man. We were 4 for 4 last week, man. We were, I think, 500 the week before, but it was some upsets in the mix that nobody expected. Okay. Like Georgia Tech losing NC State. What? Okay.
Yeah. And
I
I
didn't
think
see
that's
it
the
coming.
first time this year we were 2-2.
Yeah.
Most of the time it's 3-1 or 4-0.
Period.
Yeah.
So, and we try to pick games that, gonna win you a little something, man. It's, it's not too risky of a situation, but, it's a little risky, a little risk, but it's a calculated risk. It's a little different. Feel me? Anyways, Notre Dame versus Pitt. Once again, this is like Boston College. I don't expect this game.
I was going to say that Pitt is always
Man.
Pitt always played Notre Dame.
Tough.
Pitt and Boston College always play Notre Dame.
They play us tough, but I expect
Notre Dame to win.
Yeah, unless Aaron Donald goes suit out for Pitt on defense. And even with Aaron Donald, I don't know if him and him alone can stop Jeremiah Price and Jadarian Love.
No, if they get Aaron
Jeremiah
Donald-
Love and Jadarian Price.
No, if they get Aaron Donald, they got to go get Tony D2 to have a chance of winning. Notre Dame got these boys. Aaron Donald going to need some offensive help. They're going to go get Dan Marino
Dan
and Tony
Marino
D.
too, huh?
Yeah, Dan Marino and
About to
Tony
say,
D.
oh, Dan Marino got to pop back up too, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Notre Dame got this one, man. I just feel really good about our defense. Our defense is, our inside linebacker, starting shortstop on the baseball team. So I know the boy's a little nuts. Okay, he don't care. He risking it for everything. He understand his role. He's a leader, a captain by.
Wait a minute. Notre Dame middle linebacker.
Yeah.
is the shortstop on the baseball
Absolutely. Starting shortstop on the baseball team.
team. Okay, how big is he?
He look like he about like all of maybe 6 foot. He might be 5'11". 6 foot,
About 230 or something?
about 220. Boy, stout. And he wasn't that big. He's much bigger than he was when he got there. He probably about 225
Yeah, but I'm just
right
saying,
now.
I ain't never seen a
225.
shortstop that can play. I mean, that's a really odd mix-up.
Yeah.
The middle linebacker and shortstop.
Hey.
I mean,
Hey.
you might see linebacker playing first base, even third.
Yeah.
You ain't got to do all. But I know you got to move your feet in linebacker, but I don't know if you got to move them like a shortstop.
That kid gonna mess around and get drafted in both sports.
He different. I didn't know that, but I'm gonna say this right now. If you start shortstop and middle linebacker, you different.
That
man.
boy crazy.
You different.
And he sacrificed it all, got a great first step. He downhill at you. He's always around the football.
Yeah, so he gonna have to.
You gotta watch that kid. Number 34. I can't, man.
No, I know exactly what
Let
you're
me do this
talking
young
about.
man justice right now.
I know exactly what you're talking.
Y'all know about that ND over here, baby.
Yeah, but he a pretty good little linebacker, but I noticed he was stocky, but he didn't seem like he was no 6'3" or nothing. But
No.
I mean, but the boy shortstop,
Yes, sir.
he different, man.
Drake Bowen.
He different.
Oh, he's 6'2". He's 6'2", 235.
That make it even more. That make it even more phenomenal. I mean, because I'm saying,
Maybe 6 foot and a half.
well, you know, they probably gave me an inch, you know.
So
Know how they
he
do
probably
that.
6 foot and 3/4, closer to 6'1", and then gave him the 6'2".
Yeah, but still, 6'1". I mean, I would say it like this. I'm not a baseball guy, but I ain't seen a lot of 6'1", 235 shortstop.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Baseball got big players now.
Big shortstop though.
Yeah.
You know, shortstop. That's a
You'd be
new
surprised.
thing.
So A-Rod
Nah.
6'4". You know, Derek Jeter 6'5".
But they ain't no shortstop though.
Yeah, they were. A-Rod and Derek Jeter both shortstop. 6'4".
I thought it was Derek
Cause
Jeter.
my boy
Derek
for
Jeter played something else too.
My
Besides
boy
short.
for the Reds 6'6".
Derek Jeter played shortstop his whole career.
When A-Rod came, I think he moved to
Third base.
base. Yeah, when A-Rod came over. But if A-Rod had not come over, he'd been over. You know, A-Rod played a little third base too.
Yeah,
But they both
yeah.
shortstops though. Like primarily,
okay,
that's, first position. Yeah, man. But they can play third because they got a strong enough arm. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, man. But yeah, those are our games of the week. OU versus Alabama. Hold on, I'm sorry. We got to get through the games of the weeks, right? I'm sorry. So we got who you got in that first one? Notre Dame or Pitt?
I got Notre Dame.
You got Notre
They're
Dame?
a little too solid for Pitt all the way.
I got Notre Dame as well. Second game of the week, who you got? South Carolina or Texas A&M, huh?
I got A&M.
I got A&M too. In spectacular fashion at home. Okay? A&M typically, this is the type of game A&M loses. Okay? Late in the season, a team they should absolutely beat. Right? Typically, this is the type of game A&M loses.
Well, A&M got a new coach now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, A&M got a new
It's
coach
a new
now.
day.
Yeah, it's a new
I think
day.
it's the second year, second season. I think the team is taking on the personality. I know the quarterback has. The kid's a winner, first and foremost. But I got A&M winning that one. I don't know if South Carolina can handle that environment because I hear it is one of the best in all of NCAA football.
Oh, yeah.
Georgia versus Texas. Ooh. Big implications in this matchup right here.
What they playing at?
In Georgia.
I'm gonna take Georgia, man. I hate to go against UT, but I'm just gonna take Georgia.
We're talking about the people money right now, ain't we?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Georgia, man.
With the people money, I'm going to take Texas in spectacular fashion.
What's
I just-
Georgia record?
They're having a pretty good season this year.
I think they got one loss, but two.
Let me see. I think just one loss.
One
I
loss.
think they lost.
I think they lost to Alabama, didn't they? I think Alabama gave them their first loss. I'm not sure.
Let me see. Yeah, to Alabama. I think that's the only loss. That's what I was going to say, but I wanted to be sure of it before I said it.
I don't know. I mean, man, Texas have played a couple of good games, but I'm just not in full trust of Arch, man.
I'm not in trust of Arch. I'm in trust of the athletes on that field.
Oh,
and
yeah.
just,
And
with
Arch
Texas.
might make a mistake to negate something.
Yeah, he can. He definitely can do that.
Yeah,
Now.
that's what I'm talking about. He may negate some of the athletes on the field.
Yeah, so Georgia had a close one against Tennessee. Got that dub. Alabama beat Georgia in a close one, 24-21.
I think that's their only loss.
I believe that is correct. They had a close one against Florida. Florida beat Texas.
So that's why
Georgia beat Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Beat
And that's Ole
43.
Miss only loss, I think.
Yeah,
it's
Ole
to
Miss
Georgia.
only losses against
Yeah,
Georgia, 40-35.
So I'm going to take Georgia.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm with you on that. Really.
I mean, you know,
hey,
I hate to pick against Texas, but I just take it.
Hey, my money going with Georgia, but you know, my mind and my heart going with Texas right now.
Oh yeah, and we talk about the people money, so I'm talking about that.
Well, I can't even say that because I
just
think the wins on that right there. I think I got Texas up.
Okay. Yeah, I ain't trying to talk about that.
I got Texas on that
I
one.
got
You know,
Georgia.
just something about that defense. I think can put them clamps on on that Georgia offense, and I think our offense realizes, hey, we can't throw the ball downfield, but we can get these athletes the ball real fast and do something with it.
Oh yeah.
So, and I know Georgia has athletes too, but hey, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I think Texas, boys getting Lamborghinis out here. They might have better ones. And then that last game, OU versus Alabama. Who you got in that one? You know, OU is always a spoiler. Goodness.
Yeah. And Alabama on 8-game winning streak or something like that.
Yeah, they got one loss.
Yeah, but they done won 7 or 8 since that loss.
Yeah, and it might be more than that.
I think they won 8.
They lost super early in the season.
Yeah, the second game, I think they won 8 since.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Where they playing at?
Looks like they're playing in Alabama.
Oh, I'm gonna take Alabama.
It ain't Alabama. In Tuscaloosa.
I'm gonna take Alabama.
Ooh, OU in Tuscaloosa shutting them boys up. You know, I'd like to see it, but I ain't gonna bet on it.
Yeah, Tuscaloosa bad. Man, there's some places that's hard to play. A&M, LSU, Tuscaloosa. It's, man.
Texas made OU look bad.
But that's OU only loss, ain't it? No, you got 2 out
I
there.
think I got a couple losses.
Yeah, that's why I'm taking Alabama, because I just don't, I'm not that sold on OU.
Yeah, OU lost to, ooh, my God. Oh, that was in the bowl game last year. I'm not even going to mention that. Let me see. OU also lost. They lost to Texas and they lost to Ole Miss.
Yeah. Well, that ain't no.
Beat Tennessee.
Well, Ole Miss ain't no bad loss.
No, it's not. They lost by a touchdown,
Yeah.
and Georgia beat Ole Miss by 8 points.
Yeah.
Touchdown and 2 points.
So
Right?
I'm gonna take Alabama. I'm gonna go with Alabama.
Yeah, I gotta go with Alabama too, man.
Yeah.
If I'm playing with people money, man, I gotta keep it real around here.
That
You
what
know?
I'm talking about. I ain't talking about my heart. My heart going on you to question mark.
Hey, man, straight cash. Trying to get that bread up in this thing, baby. Trying to get that bread up in this thing, baby. Keeping it moving along, no. We're gonna keep it pushing, huh? Hey, to that NFL. Cowboys versus Raiders coming up Monday night. No game, had a bye week. That's a win for the Cowboys.
Because they didn't lose.
It's better than the tie, so it ain't like kissing your sister. That's a win for them boys.
You didn't play at all, so that's like a win, because you didn't. That's bad when it gets like that. I'm going to tell you like this, everybody.
Man, but
I told you earlier, I'm gonna pick the Cowboys.
yeah.
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 I'm gonna pick the Cowboys, so I'm gonna pick the Cowboys. I mean, and the Raiders and the Cowboys about on the same level.
Yeah, you right.
So, which is at the bottom of the heap.
Yep.
So, where they playing at anyway?
In Vegas.
I'm gonna pick the Cowboys.
I'm gonna pick the Cowboys too, man. See what these boys are made of, man. They just lost a brother, man. What you fighting for, dog?
Yeah. See what y'all can do, man.
I know dogs. I know alphas in situations like this gonna rise up and gain a little more appreciation for their position and in their spot. When you had something so close to home hit you like that, alphas ain't gonna whimper and just sit in somberness and feel sorry for themselves. Like alphas don't do that. They gonna
No, you got to suck it up and go.
They gonna go.
Yeah, you got to
They
go.
gonna go, man. Period.
Yeah,
So I want to see how these Cowboys respond. I want to see if we got alphas on these teams, man. Because I feel like we've drafted some solid individuals, and I think that we've picked up some very solid individuals in free agency with these trades. Very curious to see how this combination with Mr. Clark and Mr. Williams is going to look at this tackle position. I love the addition of Jadeveon Clowney. I want to see him playing opposite a little bit more because we got him and Dexter Fowler on the field, like on the left side, quite a bit. Like they're rotating each other out. I want to see them play together, though.
Yeah.
I want to see them play together. I know Dexter Fowler's more of a pass rushing type of guy, But he's a big body. He wearing 13, but he a big body, and I think he can do something against the run if we ask him to, if he needed to. You know what I mean? But curious to see how this thing works out. Raiders, hey, I'm not thinking about them in the West. So
the Raiders at the bottom of the heap like the Cowboys.
But again, we struggle with the West team. So hopefully this is one that the Cowboys can pick up. Them New York Giants ain't playing. I mean, they're on the field, but they ain't playing in that front office. They had to go and let Brian Daboll go about his business. You know, Giants don't know what they got going on. They done let go of Saquon in 3 years consecutively. They let go of Saquon, Daniel Jones, and now Brian Daboll, however you want to say his name. The one that was the mastermind behind the let go of. That's kind of like this Lucas situation with Nico.
Yeah, once he done failed, and now y'all run him off, you can say, see you with him.
Is he the fall guy? I mean, I really think he was a problem, though. Especially handling, you know.
Yeah, well, he was part of, I ain't going to say the fall guy, but he was part of, I mean, I ain't going to say he was all the problem, but he's part of the problem, so he can't really be the fall guy.
He looks like he might have been right about good old Jackson Dart, though.
Yeah.
And I can't say that he was right that Jackson Dart was better than Shador. I'm just saying Jackson Dart can play. We haven't seen Shador yet.
Yeah.
You know? And we're going to talk about that in a second. But Brian Daboll is canned in New York, and it's no surprise. They needed somebody to blame it on. Strange timing, man, because he just look like Daboll finally got his guys in place that he wanted. With
and then now you run him off.
And then he ran off, and now somebody else got to come in and figure out what he was trying to do or just do something different. And hopefully Jackson Dart fits into that system and scheme, because if not, he will be Vince Young. Or he will be Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Or he will be Geno Smith.
Or he will be Kirk Cousins.
Or Kirk Cousins, you know what I'm saying? Or Sam Darnold, you know what I mean? Like, did I say Sam Darnold already?
Yeah, you said Sam Darnold.
Or Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, or Baker Mayfield.
Like a journeyman that's going to find his way and be very successful somewhere else. But we'll see. We see the kid can play off top already. So if a new coach comes in with a new system and it don't work for Jackson Dart, to me it's the coach.
Yeah.
All I'm saying. Moving on. Speaking of Shador, but not speaking of him at the same time because he didn't play on the thing.
He didn't play.
Unless I missed something.
No, he didn't play.
Unless I missed something. The Jets, didn't the Jets just get rid of Sauce Gardner and
Brian Williams?
Quentin
I mean,
Williams?
Quentin Williams. I'm saying Brian Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they turn around and win the game. But look who they beat, though. They beat Cleveland.
So if I'm Cleveland, that means the defense got worse, not better. Right?
Yeah. But
So they really just got draft picks and Mozzie Smith.
Yeah, but then this whole thing, you put up 20 points, that's about more than Cleveland put up all year, so.
But is that good, though?
No, I didn't say it was good. I said it's more you put up. And then, so now in the NFL, if you score 20, you're more likely you're going to lose. Man, anybody can score 27, 30, 31 now.
Mozzie Smith causing ruckus out there.
I didn't even watch the game.
I didn't either. I'm just saying.
No,
Like-
I think whatever they did, Mozzie Smith had nothing to do with it.
Hey, man, how in the world
Did they win the game?
did they win after that trade? Sauce Gardner and Quentin Williams.
I have no idea. When you figure
Williams.
I'm gonna tell you how they won.
Williams.
They played Cleveland. That's how they won.
Yeah, man. Hey, Cleveland. What
And
you
I
got
just
to
said-
lose, dog?
and I just said the Cowboys and the Raiders are at the bottom. Cleveland may be up under them.
At this point, is the Cleveland coaches being super stubborn? Are they just like really just gonna stick to the script and just not even allow Shador the opportunity to come back and revive this thing, or what?
I think they've been stubborn. I think they've been, it's another S word.
What?
Stupid. I think
Oh,
they've
my
been
God.
super stupid, man. You know, it's obvious that Dylan Gabriel is not the guy. You know, and in this microwave society, you got to show at least some flashes. Dylan Gabriel just showed he go out there and play and lose.
Man.
No kind of, it ain't nothing that said that he might can do this better or he might can do that better. I'm just saying from the part I saw, you know. So who knows?
What's up with Kevin Stefanski right now?
I think he's trying to prove that Dylan Gabriel is his guy. I think that's what he's proving to everybody. Dylan is my guy. I don't care what the fans say, you say on Noonish or whatever. Dylan is my guy. And I'm going to tell you like this. The longer they leave Dylan Gabriel in there, the better it is for Shador. Because this whole thing. Nobody can Because this is what you can't say. Shador can't play. We ain't seen it.
Man.
But now if he get in there with them horrible Cleveland players and look bad, that's gonna give them something to say. See, I told you. But right now they can't say nothing. And that's why I say, and I'm gonna stick to what I say. I hope Shador don't play this in the year. Go to Canada. Whatever. I wish Shador, probably won't happen, but I wish him out of Cleveland, man. Point blank. No matter how he get out, walk away, cut, trade it, go to Canada. I just wish he would come out of Cleveland, man.
But you want Shador in Dallas?
I want him anywhere but Cleveland.
You want him in Dallas?
I ain't gonna say I want him in Dallas either, cause we're gonna make him look. I mean, first off, he ain't gonna start.
He got Pickens and CD.
But he ain't gonna start. Cause CD cause Dak make $250. It's all about money. Money got something to do with it too. So we gotta try to get that money.
How much money can Jerry make in this? Is Jerry gonna make more money with Shador, or could he make more money with Dak?
Well, I'm tell you this, Jerry already made a bunch of money with Dak, and Dak have too. By saying and doing the right thing, I'm not sure. I'm not sure because Jerry made a bunch of money with Dak.
Yeah.
And Dak has made a bunch of money also with Dallas. So
Absolutely.
I'm not sure if they would make more with Shador. They might with jersey sales and all that.
That's what I'm talking about.
But this is
I'm
the
talking
thing.
about the endorsements that come with that relationship right there.
Yeah, and that's what has
That drives Jerry.
Dak has said and done everything right except for win.
But
since
Dak
he been in.
is not Deion's son.
Yeah. And I think the love of Deion is overrated.
For Jerry?
Jerry don't love Deion.
Oh, no, he wasn't one of his guys.
No, Jerry.
If he was, he would have drafted him.
Yeah, he don't, Jerry.
But he does love Deion.
Yeah,
But he's not like Michael.
No, Michael is his number one guy.
Absolutely.
Over everybody.
Absolutely.
He said
Michael
that.
and Emmett. Emmett behind the scenes, behind the curtain.
Emmett not close to Mike.
Emmett close now.
Not to Mike. He might be second, but he ain't close to Mike.
Yeah.
Jerry said if I gotta go down Dog Alley, I'm taking Mike away.
Oh, absolutely.
Jerry said that. Jerry went, hey, with Mike.
Hey, Mike slash security.
This is the whole thing. This is the whole thing. When Mike went in with the mink coat on to the trial, it was two people showed up.
Yeah.
It wasn't Emmett. It was Jerry and Troy Aikman.
Wow, yeah.
When he had the mink coat on, and guess what? When he had the mink coat on, you know it was in June or July, though.
Yeah.
So
Hey.
Jerry and Troy Aikman showed up, man.
Man.
So that's his boy, man.
Yeah, that says a lot. Mm-hmm. Moving on. Miami went out there and beat Buffalo this past weekend. I don't think anybody saw that coming.
No.
And that's why nobody can trust Buffalo, man. When people talking Super Bowl, Buffalo don't come up in the conversation. Why?
You got to beat teams like this. You got to beat teams like this. You want to be a Super Bowl. Yeah, the first thing you got to do is dominate the weak people. If you can't dominate the weak people.
But at the same time, though.
At the same time.
I've been playing for the Buffalo Bills. I'm in Buffalo all season. We going to Miami this weekend, huh?
Yeah.
Hey,
say man,
when I'm in Buffalo, ain't nothing to do but football, and I'm gonna do football, but I ain't got no options. Mm-hmm. But when I'm in Miami, dog,
I might be out late that night.
I think the whole team took this as a vacation right here.
We might miss curfew. Yeah.
And we saw the results. We saw the residue of the Buffalo Bills going on vacation to Miami.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Can you blame them?
Hey, I'm going to tell you like this. When you got a job to do, sometimes you got to,
Hey, you going to Vegas and Miami this year, you got to pick one of them out. One of them we got to handle business. One of them we got to kick it. Which one is you picking, huh?
I want to have business in both of them, but I got the off season to do all that.
Absolutely, but I'm saying, but at the same time, you can't pick New England.
Something it's gonna be Miami, cause Vegas ain't.
Yeah,
Vegas ain't Miami.
Hey, it's Miami. I'm about to take that hill.
Know what I say? I'm
and
taking
happily.
Yeah, if I'm gonna party in either one, it's gonna be Miami.
Hey, the Bills took that L happily this weekend. It's like, hey, we got an L. I mean, they only beat us by 17. But man, hey, let me tell you about Saturday night. Sunday morning.
Hey, and then this the whole thing. Yeah. While y'all took that L down there, y'all getting further behind New England.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Because that's what I'm saying. New England doing what they doing.
Sometimes you gotta just say, okay, Miami, y'all gonna have to wait till after January.
Hey, that's the difference between them Vrabels and them Bills.
Yeah, because I think New England
got a
just beat the
champion.
brakes off of Miami a couple weeks ago.
Yes, sir.
Beat the brakes off them boys.
Yes,
in Miami.
And
so that's what I'm saying. You got to pick your poison, man.
You got to pick your poison. You know,
And
what are we here for?
Yeah.
In this period of time, you're away from your family, away from everything in your life that you like to do on your own. You're away from all of it. And right now, between this month and next month, what are you here for? Is it for winning championships? Because
party.
that's
a party.
Maybe championship teams do party, but it's after they've won championships.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Dennis Rodman wasn't not showing up until after he won a championship. He'd already did that with Detroit, what?
Yeah, he was showing up. Oh, he gonna be at practice. He
I'm
might be
just saying.
smelling like alcohol.
Yeah.
Or something else.
So, you know, it was understood, hey, let's get to the business first.
Yeah,
Buffalo, you're not in that position.
Business. Buffalo, you got to take care of your business. You got to play for your party, man. You got to handle your business and then worry about party later.
So no excuses for that, for that L.
No, because they would have been a real championship team. They would have got the win, and then,
Cannot play with him. Cannot win with him. Cannot coach with him. Can't do it.
You lost me.
Can't win with him.
You lost me, man. I don't believe in you no more. You're not a contender. You're a pretender from this point on.
Yeah.
New England, on the other hand, 24-23 win in Tampa Bay. They went down to Florida too. That wasn't South Florida.
That's why I love Baker. Baker won't quit. Man.
Won't quit, man. Hey, I almost got that dub.
Yeah.
But in the great words of Brandy, almost doesn't count. What does count? First place, New England. Got that dub.
That's what counts.
Nobody.
Close don't count.
Name of the show, Sleeper Season. We're not just talking about Texas A&M and what they doing in the SEC and to the rest of the NCAA, blowing them boys out. We ain't just talking about that. Yeah, that's a sleeper. Nobody had A&M coming out preseason number one. None of that. They still number 3 right now. But they the best team in NCAA football, and I'm telling you that right now. In my opinion. Yeah. Because Ohio State don't got Will Howard no more. But anyways.
Yeah. Back to New England. Hey, man, like I said, that's why I love Baker, because Baker won't back down.
Man.
Baker won't quit. And I'm going to say it like this. Really, as a team, I don't think Tampa Bay is nearly as a complete team as Buffalo. I mean, as New England. But they got but
look,
sometimes
they still got injuries coming back. They still got Michael Evans and Chris Godwin coming back from injury.
Yeah.
So, them Baker Mayfield's going to be much. We call him the Baker Mayfields because he don't have his weapons right now. He got a rookie, Micah, going hard right now. We already talked about him earlier in the season that he's working with. And, hey, that's all Baker. Give me a weapon. And he got Shepard, who he played with in college.
Oh, yeah.
Right? He got some guys that he can play with. He got a running back. You know, he got some guys that he can work with.
Yeah.
But when his guys come back, they're going to be much better. But this week, New England, yes, sir, they did what they were supposed to do. They beat a good team that was beat up. That's what good teams do.
Yeah.
If I'm a good team and I'm healthy, I should be the good team that's beat up.
Yeah, you should be. All weak teams or any team with flaws.
I'm telling you.
You got to do that to get a good record, because if you don't, you'll be 10-7 or 9-8.
Hey.
Else 8-9 rather than 12-5 and 13-4 and stuff like that. Yeah.
And on the slick, these boys, hey, New England has 2 losses on the season, rocking. Yeah. So, hey, like we said last week, hey, they are a sleeper, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Man, Baltimore went up there and got that win against Minnesota. Had to get it. Called it.
Yeah, then Lamar was back.
Yep.
And, they playing back like Baltimore.
That's Baltimore. They're back healthy.
Baltimore.
Hey, man. Hey, these first, y'all will learn. If you continue to watch football, these first 7-8 weeks of the season, especially now with 17 games.
Yeah.
You know, they at first they would risk 4 games. Now they're risking 5 to 6 games. They're like 5 to 6, and it depends on how many wins they get out of them 5 to 6. If they get 3 to 4 wins out of them 5 or 6, and they didn't expect to get them wins, they're gonna extend that period of time in which they let their ballers play. Why? Because the less games my guys got to play, less risk of injury they have. You know? But at the same time, like you say, Unc, if they ain't playing, they ain't building themselves up for that long haul.
No.
So we're going to see, man. We still got to see Lamar play the rest of the season, but I think he's going to be much fresher starting now versus.
Oh, yeah.
But he's got to get his timing right. Things still got to come with it, you know. He should be better at the end of the season than he is in his first game back. So trouble for the rest of the
2 games?
No, he missed like 3 or 4, maybe
I mean,
5. He missed quite a few games.
I don't think it was 5.
It was quite a few of them.
Yeah, but he done played with these guys for years. They've been through training camp. He come back, he'll snap back in.
Yeah, for sure. I expect him to. Let me see. I'm just asking real quick. Let me see. My bad, y'all. I'm typing with one hand. So
yeah.
Me.
We just come off the hip with different stuff. So and plus it's a live show. And stuff happens live. We gotta, find out the information.
Yeah, man. It just came up during the conversation.
Yeah, so we gotta know.
I just want to pass on accurate information. Yeah, he missed 3 games.
3 games, yeah.
He missed 3 games.
Yeah,
it's not 5.
That'll be easy. I mean, when you done play with these same guys, you got a good rhythm and you're a hell of an athlete. So Lamar should be ready to go.
For sure. Moving along. So these Rams went out there and beat San Francisco 44 to 22. Man, these Rams just keep winning. Hey, I tell you what. They got a much scarier offense than a lot of people realize, man.
Oh yeah. That because
they
got a good running back. They got good receivers. A solid defense. It ain't crazy what Aaron Donald was there, but they still got a solid defense.
Hey.
And who is San Francisco quarterback now?
Matt. My boy that was in New England. Mac Jones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he's been holding it down for them boys, but he wasn't, they need Brock Purdy back in that thing doing what
And I'm going to say this too, man. The way San Francisco is with quarterback?
Yeah.
He might be seeing the last of Brock Purdy, man. Because San Francisco, people keep forgetting how many quarterbacks San Francisco have been through.
Yeah, they've been through, but they're coming back.
And guess what? Every last one of them took them almost to the Super Bowl.
They're in a division where nobody's really taking off. The Rams are really starting to take a hold of that thing. And look, they won a Super Bowl 3 years ago, so the Rams ain't a bad squad.
Oh,
now, let's not forget, 4 years ago, however long it was, recent history, last 5 years, in the 2020s they won.
Yeah, then they still got Matthew Stafford, got a good solid quarterback.
Hey, Matthew Stafford did something that no quarterback has ever done in the history of the NFL. 3 weeks in a row, he's thrown for 4 touchdowns and no interceptions. 3 weeks in a row. So, first time, he's still making, Matthew Stafford is still a dog. Got it in him. Dallas, Texas.
Matthew can play.
That boy can play some football, play some quarterback. But shout out to them Rams doing what they do. Them Chargers went out there and beat Pittsburgh, man. What's my boy, Aaron Rodgers? Hey, we'll see. We'll see how it works out. Hey, that division's still up for grabs right now. Chargers.
I said before the beginning of the year, Aaron Rodgers is long in the tooth, man. He might have a good game every now and then, but for Aaron Rodgers, shit, I don't think he's gonna have 8, 9, 10 good games on the road like he used to in Green Bay. He's too old for that, man.
Hey, that Chargers defense can play some football too.
Yeah.
And then them Eagles, ugly game on Monday night, man. Went out there and beat Green Bay 10-7, man. Like ugly game, all defense. It what it is. It what it is. Great football game. Ain't gonna be tough for other teams to play.
Yeah, now Philadelphia just trying to win, baby.
We're going to skip up to ring the bell real quick. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
Get a little ring the bell going.
Yeah.
For the people.
Yeah, you know? I got, this week, y'all got James Harris, quarterback from Grambling State University. He was drafted in 1969-70 by the Buffalo Bills. He played with the Buffalo Bills. I ain't going to even read a lot of his stats, man. I mean, I'm gonna read some of them. For one thing, he was a one-time Pro Bowler, and he was the first black quarterback to quarterback a playoff victory for his team. And James Harris did a lot, man. But he got drafted in 1969-70 by Buffalo. He played in Buffalo for 3 years, and then in 1973 he went to the Rams, and then in 1973. He started 3 games, won those 3 games. And then in 1974, he started 9 games. He was 7-2 in those games. The Rams went to the playoffs, won the playoff game. That was in 1974. And then in 1975, James Harris started 13 games. He was 11-2. Back then they were playing 14 games. He did not start the final game and the playoff. And then by that next year, they had moved on from James Harris. Now, in a 2-year period, and I forgot to mention that in 1974, when he won that one playoff game for the Rams, that was the Rams' first playoff victory in 22 years. Now, you get a quarterback that give you your first playoff victory in 22 years, and then the next year he go 11-2, get hurt the last game, and the next season you moved on from it. You know, and the reason that I'm ringing the bell on these black quarterbacks is because they're getting the same treatment that they still getting in 2025. I mean, you know, I was just looking at some of my notes, just making sure that I'm not wrong about the stuff that I say. And all this stuff is by memory. But, you know, a lot of the stuff that they were saying about James Harris in 1969-70 is some of the same things that they said about Marlon Briscoe, Warren Moon, and now they still saying some of the same things about Shedeur Sanders. This is 50 years we talking about. 50 years, and then we still doing the same thing, trying to say, you know, Rex Ryan and a couple other people I heard say, oh, Shedeur don't study and all that. How y'all know what Shedeur doing? I have no idea. Are you logged on this computer? You got his passwords or whatever. I don't know how you know what he's doing. But when they say he don't study, to me, that's AK for he's not smart enough. You know, and James Harris went through this same thing in 1969. And James Harris played 10 years in the league. He played for 3 teams. Like I said, he played for Buffalo his first 3 years. He started 3 games in 3 years for Buffalo. Then he went to the Rams and won their first playoff game in 22 years. And then the next year, he was 11-2, got hurt the last game. And then they moved on. James Harrison was 6'4", 210 pounds. And then they moved on to Pat Hayden, which came from USC, which was 5'11" and 75 or 80, which everybody knows is too small to play quarterback. So, you know, James Harrison, 5'11", and James Harrison is just like getting the same quarterback treatment that a lot of quarterbacks is getting now, including Shedeur Sanders. And like I say, he did go to 1 Pro Bowl, and he won the Rams' first playoff game in 22 years. And then the next year, he went 11-2, and they was ready to move on from him. Not because he's played, because of who he was.
Man, it's just crazy to me
that the same thing still happening 50-something years later.
And boys are willing to risk an entire season versus do the best thing for their team. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
It doesn't make sense, and I don't understand what's going on. Like, clearly we see that. I'm not sitting here saying that Dylan Gabriel's, you know, whatever. And I don't know who Shedeur is going to be. And maybe Dylan is better than Shedeur, but it's just really hard to believe that. You know?
I mean, but he may be, but I'm going to say it like this. He didn't do nothing in college to prove that.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
And he haven't done that. I mean, so we don't know what Shedeur going to do in the pros.
Yeah,
but when you compare apples to apples, his college career against Shedeur's college career, it don't even measure up.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you know, from like where the players around him, what he was capable of doing and was able to do. Yeah, man. Like clearly Shedeur can play some ball, man. That's crazy that it was going on then, you know, and still is now. It's crazy, but
and next week we are going to ring the bell on Joe Gilliam.
Joe Gilliam.
Joe Gilliam. from Tennessee State.
Joe Gilliam from Tennessee State. Man, crazy.
A lot of you young guys don't even know who that is. I'll explain it to you next week.
Hey, go do a little research yourself real quick, man, because that, I just learned who this gentleman was earlier. So that's going to be a fun one.
Do research on these guys, and then when you read about these guys, you'll see that it sounds very similar to Shedeur Sanders.
Insane, man. Insane. But yeah, y'all, Trip to Ghost in the building. What's good, Trip? I'm just seeing you, big dog. Man, that's that Luka jersey. Get a Kyrie, man. Hey, I don't wear current players.
Noonish.
I didn't get Luka till he was gone.
Noonish.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, Trip. I'm just saying, bro. Hey, Trip said the Red Raiders had the best defense in NCAA with a top 5 offense. They the best. Hey.
Can't argue with you, Trip.
Can't. We talking about
argue with you, Trip.
Analytics around here.
Yeah. I want the Red Raiders to make the NCAA tournament, man. And
I do too.
Now, it look like they're gonna be in there.
I do too. Jordan McGuire, hey, I'm for. You know what I'm saying? But hey, human error is the only thing that analytics don't account for.
Jordan McGuire, how many years you gonna sit here? Just one freshman?
No, Jordan McGuire was there when I was there.
No, I say you.
Oh yeah, I was there my freshman year.
Yeah, I know he was there when you was there.
Yeah, he was there when I was there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he was, my freshman year. I went to see him my freshman year, and then the private schools came
and
and
Cedar Hill.
NIL.
How many state championships they win with NIL before NIL?
Before.
But anyway, Joe McGuire got to 2 or 3 state championships.
I think he got 2. Yeah, he got 2.
2 for sure. Yeah.
Cedar Hill for sure. And then Baylor came and got him. He went up to Baylor for a little bit, and then went out to Texas Tech.
Yeah, he wasn't ready when he went to Baylor.
Yeah,
He's ready now.
Yeah, man. But hey, man, my bad. Hey, we gotta end it. That right there was ring the bell with talking about that old
James Harris, man.
But yeah, Trip. Yeah, Texas Tech got something serious, man.
Oh yeah.
They real deal Holyfield with it this year, man. And I'm proud to see it. I'm happy to see it in that red, black, and white hook 'em horns. When I do that, that's that Cedar Hill Longhorns right there.
Yeah.
And that's at UT. But where Joey came from, man. So proud of that dude. Hey, want to see him get that dub, man. Keep winning. Keep doing what it do.
Boy, if he get a national championship.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, NFL gonna be coming for him at that point. They should be.
Yeah. Well, he got a stack of boys coming though.
Yeah, he do.
He got some boys coming that got. Let me say it like this: they potentially some of them better than the boys he already got.
For sure. And Joey know them X's and O's.
Oh yeah, and he know them Billies and Jones.
And Billies and Jones.
Because he hooked up with all the high school coaches around,
yes,
especially around this area.
Absolutely.
But then throughout Texas though.
Hey,
so all these.
What about that kid you said he got coming to the squad?
Oh man,
how big is
6'4", 230. Man, the kid has got 40 touchdowns, 40-something touchdowns this year with no interception.
Oh my God, no interceptions.
I'll have to look him up, man. I don't want to disrupt the show, man. But he's a 5-star quarterback.
Yeah.
He's a class of 2027. He ain't even 2026. So the quarterback
2 years.
got another year with him. Then he got this kid coming in.
Hey man, you know how these kids do it, man. That boy might graduate after a junior season if it's grades
right. If it's like that.
Or they'll figure it out in the summertime.
Yeah.
Make it happen, make it shake. Hey, high school's like getting money.
And then a young kid that we interviewed. Mm-hmm. Hey, Joe McGuire sent him a message. We love you,
man. What?
What? Yeah, we love you.
See you, Christopher.
Joe, hey, and I'm saying I'm a UT guy.
Stack T's.
But I was saying like this: if Joe McGuire is doing what he's doing down now, and that's all I'm saying. He sent him a note.
Stack T's, man. We used to hit them Stack T's, man.
Yeah.
When I went to the same school that Dion coached at, high school, Stack T's, Trinity Christian, baby, Trinity Tigers, Texas Tech, same thing, Stack T's, baby. But anyways, moving along. You know what time it is. It's time for Trip's favorite part of the show.
Yeah.
It's time for IMO. What you got for the people this week, huh?
In my opinion, right now, everybody happy that Nico Harris gone. Well, I think the problem is the ownership, man.
Yeah.
This is, I mean, because they signed off on everything Nico did, and then when they got everything they wanted, they fired Nico because the fans wanted to punish somebody, and they wouldn't let it go. Because just the other night, last week, they were still cheering at the game. Fire Nico, fire Nico. And now Nico is gone. What is the solution now that Nico's gone? What's the problem right now? Because Kyrie's still hurt, AD's still hurt, Cooper Flag is still young. So what's going to be the problem now? And I think that Nico was the first scapegoat, and I'm going to tell Jay Kidd this, watch your back. Because right now, this day is you can coach your butt off, but the Mavericks is 3-7. And until you get some healthy players back, that don't look like me. You put Clay on the bench. You know, everybody wanted Clay. And I said this, when Clay came, I said, he too old. That's why they call Unc the sports guru. Unc call this stuff. I say, too old, shot ain't what it used to be. Oh, no, Clay scored the most points in 1 quarter. He scored the most points in 10 minutes. Blah, blah, blah. That was then. This is now. And right now, Clay's lost a little bit. He a little slow.
Yeah.
And then we put our
Megan Thee Stallion got that boy legs gone.
Yeah. And then we put our hope. Then we put our hope in two guys.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, and then we put our ability. I mean, we put our hope in two guys' ability, and their worst ability is their availability.
Yeah.
Because Kyrie handles, he shot, he can finish around the rim, but he always hurt.
Yep.
AD can handle the ball, shoot the three, block shots, rebound, but he always hurt. So, we don't put our stock into things that don't, this is what we have done. We have hope for people to get a different result than they have in the past. And that's keep doing the same thing and hope for different results. It's called what? Insanity. Right now the Mavericks is a little cuckoo in the head because they getting players that's never healthy, and then now they not healthy. You want to fire the general manager, and usually the coach go before the general manager do. So that's why I tell Jay Kidd to watch his back, and that's just my opinion.
Man, that's a great opinion. That's 2 weeks in a row you came with it, though. 2 weeks in a row you came with it. In my opinion, oof.
Go say it. He's trying to figure out a nice way how to say this, y'all.
Certain lines you don't cross. Certain lines you don't cross, in my opinion, man. Whether it's in a work relationship, whether it's it's just certain lines you don't cross, especially in a work relationship. You know what I'm saying? Friendship, certain lines you don't cross. Homegirls, certain lines you don't cross. Homeboys, certain lines you don't cross. Relationship, man, woman, or whatever you like to do. Certain lines you don't cross, man. People are real. People have feelings. And you can't control anything but yourself.
So control yourself.
Control yourself. You don't know how somebody's going to respond to the things you do.
Absolutely.
So, just be kind, man. And I know this world's going to keep moving on, but treat others the way you want to be treated, man. The world would be a much happier place if that really went down like that. Anything good, anything meant for good can be leverage for bad. Make sure you're on that good side. The more people we got on that good side, the better off things will be, man. But yeah, in my opinion, man, like I said, I'm gonna keep it simple. We're gonna take it back to elementary. Treat others the way you want to be treated. That's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah, and I would say ditto on that.
Man.
Yeah, hey man, that's a hard one, man.
Yeah, it is.
For a lot of people.
For a lot of people, man, they don't get it.
But for some people, it's simple.
You don't gotta wake up wanting to get over on somebody, man.
Yeah, you gotta realize that what you do, you think it's okay. It's not okay to everybody else.
Man,
some people just
at all. But yeah, man, we're gonna end it like that, man. You know, shout out to everybody again, continuing the growth of Noonish Sports and Tech, man. We definitely appreciate y'all, man. Everybody that continues to follow the show, everybody that continues to subscribe, man. We appreciate y'all.
Hit that notification bell, whether it's working or not.
Whether it works or not, man. The chat's not working. Looks like the chat was disabled today, so we don't know what happened to the chat. It says chat's disabled for the live stream, even though everything on this side say the chat working. I don't know what's going on between the systems. You feel me? I don't know what's going on, but it's going on. But we appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Continue to share the show, man. We live every Wednesday at noon, man. We're going to keep doing this thing. We're going to have a breakthrough, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Or we just going to get back to what we was doing before. You know,
yeah, that'll be a breakthrough.
That'll be a breakthrough. It seems like, because recently I don't know what's going on, but clearly it's some things outside of our power that we can control that's taking place. But appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Welcome to Noonish Sports and Tech. We'll see y'all next Wednesday sometime around noon. Peace.
I know what time it is.
Hey.
Every Wednesday.
Noonish. 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 Wednesday. Noonish. Noonish. Wednesday. Noonish. Noonish. J.A. he was major league, playing around with them bats. Unc CY OG, making plays on the track. Sports and technology, we mix it in with facts. Catch him every Wednesday to like double tap. A lot of interviews with ballers and them winners. Yeah, Jay on Notre Dame, all winner.